Hi, welcome to goandseetv. Now that summer has finally hit Toronto, we're of course going to continue checking out its ice cream scene. If you haven't seen our first video on Tom's Dairy Freeze, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below so you can check it out later. But we are continuing with the soft serve theme today. Now if Tom's Dairy Freeze could be considered soft serve 1.0, where we're going today could be considered, well, soft serve 12.0. Now, Toronto was not the first city to get dark soft serve ice cream. That would be New York or LA. But here at goandseetv, we're not so concerned with who's on first, but more importantly, is it any good? So now that IHALO KRUNCH has brought dark soft serve ice cream cones to Toronto, we're gonna go and see if they're any good. Okay, so we covered the who, what, and when. Now we get to the where. IHALO KRUNCH is located at 915 Queen Street West, here in the Trinity Bellwoods neighborhood of Toronto. And it just happens to be right behind me. So now that we're here, let's go and see what IHALO KRUNCH is all about and if it's any good. The good news is if you're visiting Toronto without a car, IHALO KRUNCH is easily reached using public transit, and it'll take you about 20 minutes to get there from the downtown core of Toronto. We visited IHALO KRUNCH on a beautiful sunny Wednesday afternoon at 4. By 4:15 we got our cone, took a few pics, and walked out the door. If you visit a little later or on the weekends, you can probably expect to wait a little longer. But please bear in mind, we filmed this about 10 days after IHALO KRUNCH opened, so the lines were still relatively long. And if you didn't know, the black color of the soft serve ice cream and the cone come from activated charcoal, which in this case means charred coconut husk. Alright, so the deed's been done. Let me get across the street without getting killed first. First impressions. The black part, the charcoal part's really good. It's got a subtle coconut flavor. And mixed with the taro, it tastes pretty good. Since I'm eating like this, it's kind of hard to separate the flavors out. But the taro is pretty good. It's, like I said, it's subtle. And the charcoal has a slight coconut flavor. The one thing I'm noticing, it's melting very quickly. So you gotta eat this thing double time. Excuse me. Okay, let a man finish his cone. All the flavors are mixed up. And actually, honestly, I like them mixed up like this more than I do individually. So I definitely give a thumbs up for the ube haze, which is a combination of the taro and the charcoal. Okay, so now we're getting to the cone part, which I heard is slightly different than a regular cone. So let's see. The cone has a little bit of a smoky flavor, which I guess might come from that activated charcoal that's also infused into the cone. Alright, so what's the final verdict? If you got the cash to splash and you like having something for your Instagram feed, definitely check out IHALO KRUNCH. It's not a budget option, it's $6.50 exactly for the ice cream, which might seem a little dear to you. But like I said, if you have the splash to cash to splash, and you want it for your Instagram feed, definitely go for it. And it does taste nice. You'll be in for a nice sweet treat. With that said, if you're on a shoestring budget and you're on your trip to Toronto, if you just had a regular $2 or $3 soft serve ice cream and took a nice walk in the Trinity Bellwoods area, checked out the restaurants, the galleries, and the stores, would you have a great time? Definitely. So there's that to be said. So either way, you can't go wrong. If you are in the Trinity Bellwoods area and you do want to check out IHALO KRUNCH, definitely do it. You'll be in for a sweet treat. Now that we've shown you IHALO KRUNCH, it's time for you to go and see it for yourself. If If you found this video useful, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos featuring Toronto, please hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.